Hey everybody, this is Skogri with MyCustomXbox.com, and today I just wanted to give you guys an example of how to use the gamer mask. And it's because we get requests for this controller all the time, and people want a sticker set, and I keep trying to explain it to people. We already have it. You just have to know how to use it. So I know you probably can't see this because it's white on white, but it looks like there's two controllers with holes in them. Alright? On the gamer mask. So you technically have enough, and we send out two stickers of the Microsoft mask also for the battery pack. So you can actually make two controllers with one paint mask from our store. So what is the gamer mask? Well, it's to make the MLG styled controller, the MLG quote unquote styled, and with the controller in the middle here. So I'm gonna peel this off. Now I've already prepped this. It's already base coated in white, which is what I like to do. And I'm going to pull this mask off. There we go. Did a really good job cutting it. Alright. And now I'm going to insert this right over here. And, there's a bunch of theories on how you can do it, but let me just put that down. And I like it when the controller comes down here a little bit. That looks just about perfect. So there we go. In 10 seconds of hardly any effort, we just put on a gamer mask. Okay? Now, you're wondering, why is there a hole? Well, the hole's there for this analog stick, right? So naturally, I thought this was obvious, but people are asking about it. So naturally, you need to cover up the hole, or you're going to paint it. So I just take painter's tape, and we don't really have a mask for this because it gets all warped. Or you could use liquid mask. I love to use liquid mask because then I could just paint it on here and it'd be fine, and I'd never have to worry about it. But because I know lots of you don't have liquid mask, I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. And now I'm going to get 50,000 emails. What's liquid mask? I'll be like, watch the camouflage video. Okay, and you just want to make sure that it's all covered up so you're not going to get any leaks in there. And I think that one's about good. I'm going to put one more thing of tape on it just in case. Now, I'm going to show you guys a little trick that I have for dealing with stuff that goes off the edge. I got to grab an X-Acto knife. Sorry. Now, this is just something that I've picked up on after doing hundreds and hundreds of controllers. Pull this off, make sure it's on there really good. Okay, so when it comes off of the edge here, what I like to do is cut it, because for some reason that little lagging part right there is going to cause tons and tons of problems for you. So I'm just going to cut it off. It doesn't have to be pretty. There we go. One piece is off. And then over here, when you bring it down, what you're going to want to do is actually cut a slit right in the middle. Don't cut your finger. Trained Skogri here. Don't do what I do. Alright, and then just wrap it around. And now you have this really nice mask wrapped all the way around. Make sure there's no little gaps in that. Sorry, I'm trying to push this mask down. And before you spray, the last thing you should do before you spray is just make sure all the outer edges of your mask are down. Now this one's not so bad down here. Sometimes I cut it, but you know what? For this one I'm not going to. So now what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to start with red today, I am going to take just some big pieces of blue painter's tape and cover up the rest of this. Okay? Now, once again, be careful when you're putting painter's tape on the vinyl mask, because it's probably going to come up. But, like I said, I gave you two of them when you bought them from the store. So you actually have one that you can lay right back on top of. And once you have an outline, this one's a really easy one to double up on the mask. Some masks are really hard to go back over the exact line. This one's really simple. So now we have a covered controller, right? And we've talked about this, and some of you that have contacted me on email have talked about this, but I showed this in another video. I'm going to use, for this one, Duplicolor Auto Spray because I love this stuff coming out of a can. Sorry I didn't shake it before the video. I'm just going to make sure that little piece is down good. Oh, I'm going to pull this off because I can't get white for this, and I want to keep it that way. And now we're just going to spray it. And this is, now we're going to spray it, and this is super easy. Little tip. If you're going to spray with Duplicolor Auto Spray, have your little wipe here. After you spray for a few seconds, just wipe the tip off, okay? That'll keep it from splotching. It's one of the drawbacks of it because it's really thin. So here we go. Look at that. Voila. The red is done. And when I say done, I mean, if I were you, I wouldn't hit that with another coat. That's the red. I'm going to let this dry, and I'll come back and show you the blue.